Welcome to another episode of Java with Jonah, where common sense meets caffeine in the land of Nineveh, aka America. Now, here's an undeniable fact most of us in America are in, denial about. We have become an absolute nation of addicts of all sorts. I'm a former addictionologist, and I know this. Ann Wilson Schaaf knows this too. She too is an addictionologist and an author of the book When Society Becomes an Addict. And, of course, it has at this point. Look around. There's addiction to alcohol, to illegal drugs, to prescription drugs. Opioids is just one tragic example, to sex, to gambling, to compulsive overeating, to overworking, to compulsive shopping, to TV, streaming, et al. Watching. We are awash in a sea of addiction in this society, a sea of addiction that is destroying us interpersonally and destroying many of our relationships with others at the same time. Not to mention our relationship with God, who often takes a back seat, if he's in the car at all, to our particular addiction or addictions. Oh, and this personal addiction thing also collectively ripples out into a constellation of societal problems. For instance, as just one example, both parents are addicted to television and their phones in general. So say their daughter gets shorted emotionally growing up. In her teen years, she turns to sex to fill the emotional hole. She in turn gets an STD, gives others STDs. Eventually she gets pregnant, gets an abortion, then starts to develop mental health complications in the wake of killing her child. And I could go on. But the main point being that addiction doesn't happen in a vacuum. What's more, until the addiction is dealt with, addressing the societal fallout from it is merely putting a Band-Aid on symptoms. And don't get me wrong, the societal programs, social work, medical, criminal justice, to deal with the symptoms are indeed essential, and America has some good ones. But the bottom line is that stopping the addictions at their roots is by far the major key to this. Stay tuned.